Every time I see an announcement for a new Saints Row re-release or remaster, I die a little more inside. Not because I don't want the Saints Row series on every possible platform, because I do. Because what I'm quietly hoping for every time is a Saints Row 5 reveal. Sadly, there's a chance that after Saints Row 4, upwards is a difficult direction for Volition to move in. Undoubtedly, the quality dipped slightly after the exceptional 3, but the plot of 4 is so ridiculously out there that it's going to be a hard one to top without introducing playable dinosaurs and some sort of Marvel crossover. So instead, for now, we slake our thirst on regular ports and remasters of what has come before, and continue to hope against hope for that eventual announcement. And the latest quencher is this, Saints Row The Third Remastered, an admittedly well-polished reskin of the 2011 classic. Famously opening with an insanely over-the-top bank heist followed by an insanely over-the-top gunfight aboard a cargo plane, Saints Row 3 sees our legendary crew, the boss, that's you, Johnny Gat, Pierce Washington and Shandy facing off against Philip Lauren, the toffee-nosed overlord of cleverly named organised crime conglomerate, the Syndicate. They've muscled in on the empire the Saints have built, demanding a huge cut of profits to boot. And remember, this is a world where the once thuggish street gang is now a media powerhouse, endorsing everything from soft drinks to sports cars, with their fingers in music, movies, even politics. The Saints don't share, and thus begins a fight to claw their way back to the top of the castle, having been well and truly kicked off the battlements. You, as the boss, aim to achieve this by blowing things to pieces, gunning down anyone who stands in your way, wrecking half the city of Steelport with cars, and flipping off everyone who looks in your direction. It doesn't even really matter whether it's that good mechanically, because it certainly didn't matter when it was first released. All that matters is whether or not it's fun, and in fairness, Saints Row The Third sacrificed almost everything, including its dignity and its frame rate, in the service of fun. In the same vein as the GTA series, often not unfairly considered Saints Row's older, wiser and better dressed sibling, the action in Saints Row 3 centres on mass destruction while nodding along to licensed music in the allegories of licensed cars. In actual fact, the music is one of the best elements of the third, presenting as it does a huge and eclectic spread of music from all genres and eras. Also, the sequence as the boss and Pierce make their way through the city while singing and laughing along to What I Got is one of my favourite gaming moments. The remaster doesn't change the mechanics, story, missions or side content at all, but what it does is improve the visuals by a massive degree. Reflective puddles, more detailed environments, smoother animations and some excellent lighting effects make Steelport shine, and denser streets packed with more cars and more pedestrians give a stronger feel of living in a real city. The price paid for this, though, is a greater number of bugs and glitches. In my playthrough, I experienced disappearing cars, crashes to the dashboard, stutters, freezes, and long load times between districts. Saints Row The Third Remastered is one of those games that can shoulder a little jankiness, though. When you're packing in that amount of mayhem and you've polished the surface level to such a shine, there are going to be issues lurking below, and I didn't experience anything extreme enough to make me stop playing. I should point out though that a weird byproduct of the remaster is the change to character faces. Gat, Pierce, Shandy and Lauren will be the most noticeable to fans, as the new models look different enough to raise the odd eyebrow. With all the DLC included, this version is a massive slab of fun and depravity that will remind you why this series became GTA's most successful rival. A coat of paint, even one as shiny as this, can't cover up issues with vehicle handling or the lack of a desperately needed cover mechanic or AI that will quite happily stand around in the open waiting to get shot, but it doesn't really matter. The improved graphical clout is enough to distract from a multitude of minor issues, and the core experience is so much fun that it's hard to care really whether it stands up straight while it pees on your roses and TPs your house. Hey, Adam from God is a Geek here. Hope you enjoyed our Saints Row The Third Remastered review written by Mick Fraser. Here's a question for you. Leave your answer in the comments. How desperately would you like a Saints Row 5? How do you feel about that? Do make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next video. And really, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.